Hi, my name is Kiefer Ward. This is my Capstone Multimedia presentation where I'm going to tell you about my service project. I was lucky enough to partner with Marion D. Krause Instructional Center located in Flushing, Michigan. They are a year-round school who work with students that have severe cognitive and severe multiple impairments. A little bit more to know is they have an amazing staff. They have an administrator, teachers, paraeducators, consultants, occupational therapists, speech therapists, music therapists, physical therapists, and a physical therapy assistant. They also have nurses, secretaries, social workers, custodians, food service workers, and foster grandparents who all do amazing work with students and make sure they are safe and healthy and learning during the day. Lastly, they have about 200 students from 21 local school districts in Genesee County, whose ages range from 3 to 26 years old. Historically, Marion D. Krause Instructional Center was established in 2003 in Flushing, Michigan to give their students the opportunity for lifelong learning by being provided instruction with a team approach. I'm sure you're wondering what we did while we were there. Marion D. Krause Instructional Center had us help with their art teacher, so we worked with each class that had art that day. Our focus for the week was France because the Olympics were just there. So we set up class with sticky boards and strings so we could help the students do string art and make an Eiffel Tower on the sticky boards. We also helped them make decisions about their favorite book covers, given an option from two from each person. We would also help the class move around the school and even help them board buses. Marion D. Krause Instructional Center follows Catholic social teachings in multiple ways. Firstly, at the school, they are all one big family. Even though they may have different backgrounds, they come together as one. It's even said in their mission statement they help the students using a team approach. This shows solidarity as helping their community and also provides for the common good of the school, not the greater good. Secondly, they provide food for the students for less than what it actually costs, or even for free. Lastly, by making the food cheaper, they help families who can't afford it because of how much they pay for their medical bills, and so forth. This is how they follow the Catholic social teachings. I also want to talk about the scriptural foundations of service. There's a verse that illustrates what the school does for the students. This verse is Isaiah chapter 42, verse 16, which says, "And I will lead the blind in a way that they do not know, in paths that they have not shown. I will guide them. I will turn the darkness before them into light, the rough places into level ground. These are the things I do, and I do not forsake them." The teachers there lead and guide them into learning new things every single day. I think this is important because someone who's disabled might need a little bit more guidance, and I think the verse tells that to us. We're not doing a lot, but to the person we are helping, it means the world to them. The school shows this, like the art teacher Hannah that we worked with, who sang a song which told them they would learn something new every single day, which is leading and guidance in what they will be doing for that day. Now, let's talk about my faith journey. Working at Marion D. Krause Instructional Center has made me realize how lucky I am. It helped me see that God has blessed me with everything I have, including how healthy my body is, and how I don't have to worry about not having food and also having lots of people lead me in the right direction. I felt blessed to work there because I felt God had shown me patience because sometimes their students weren't easy to work with, but the teachers were there to show me patience and how to not rush them. For example, this one student wouldn't get up and so he couldn't join his class outside. I helped him get up on his chair to do his work, and I had to grow in patience in that. I feel more connected to God and stronger in my faith in a sense that I'm doing what the church and God wants me to do, which is serve those who have a disability, which is good for the community, but also myself. This made it an easy choice to work with Marion D. Krause Instructional Center again with my implementation project. They had a project picked out for us, which was to design and paint a mural in their library. To start our proposal, we needed the help from the students. So we had them decide their favorite book covers between two options we had for them. We had every class do this, so after we looked at the tallies we had for each class and pick the top 10 most favorite book covers. After that, we had to set up an order and how the book covers were going to go in. After that, we started to brainstorm ideas for a design, and once we had that done, we had to measure out how much space we needed to fit each book cover in the library. Once we had the measurements, we started to tape out the library, and after that, we started to sketch our own design on the wall. We all decided that it would be best that the students would also help and paint the mural too, so they would have a personal connection to it. Implementation was successful. We followed the proposal that we had set, and the mural turned out even better than what we thought. Making a design for the mural was fun because we thought making each book cover integrate into each other would make a cool look for the students. For example, we had a frog stick out its tongue into the next cover trying to eat a fly. But also from the frog cover, we had a branch sticking through the fly book cover into Curious George's book cover, and Curious George was swinging from that branch. The students got to use their art class time to help paint a section to help finish the mural. When we went back to see the finished results of what we started, we were so surprised how it turned out that even the newscast came to video it and we have a ribbon cutting for the newly decorated library. Overall, my experience at Marion D. Krause Instructional Center was fulfilling. Looking back at my time there, I got to see from a new perspective of how other families and kids live. I'm very blessed to have helped serve there because it has taught me lessons like how to be more patient, but also how to take care of kids and people with disabilities. It also helped me to grow deeper in my faith, like I mentioned before. Another thing it has taught me is how important service is and how it has an impact on everybody. Hannah, the art teacher, had repeatedly told us how much it meant to the school with our help. On the day of the ribbon cutting, everyone told us how much it meant to them for our help and how it helped their community. I enjoyed the work I was able to do and the kind of community they have built there. I would encourage anyone to volunteer here with an open mind because of the lessons and experience you get from there, and also how enjoyable it can be. You get the opportunity to work with amazing people and help students who are filled with God's grace. With everything being said, thank you for listening.